The 50th anniversary of Saturday Night Live was a star-studded affair, a celebration of comedy and culture, bringing together the best in the business. The air crackled with anticipation as legends of the past shared the stage with current stars, creating a unique blend of nostalgia and contemporary humor. Among them was Ryan Reynolds, known for his quick wit and self-deprecating humor, always ready to deliver a punchline. But one joke fell flat, landing with a thud heard around the internet, sparking immediate reactions. During a seemingly innocuous bit with Tina Fey and Amy Poehler, Reynolds' demeanor shifted noticeably. He appeared nervous, asking, "Great, why? What have you heard?" His unease was palpable. The audience laughed, attributing it to stage fright, but there was more beneath the surface. However, many saw through the facade, recognizing it as a veiled reference to the ongoing legal battle involving his wife, Blake Lively, and actor Justin Baldoni, a topic of much speculation. The joke, seemingly referencing the lawsuit, was brief and subtle, yet it carried significant weight. But in the world of celebrity gossip and high-stakes litigation, it was a bombshell, igniting a media frenzy. Social media exploded, with fans and critics dissecting the joke's intent and implications, debating its appropriateness. Some found it humorous, a playful jab at a serious situation, appreciating Reynolds' boldness. Others deemed it insensitive, a public mockery of a sensitive legal matter, criticizing his timing and judgment. Reynolds' attempt at humor, whether intentional or not, thrust the lawsuit into the spotlight once more, reigniting public interest. Reminding the world that behind the glitz and glamour of Hollywood, a real-life legal drama was unfolding, with real consequences for those involved. The laughter from the SNL audience had barely subsided, echoing through the studio when Justin Baldoni's lawyer issued a scathing rebuke, catching everyone off guard. The statement, released to major news outlets, condemned Reynolds' joke, calling it flippant and disrespectful to the gravity of the legal proceedings. It was a stern reminder of the seriousness of the situation. The lawyer emphasized that the lawsuit dealt with serious allegations, not fodder for late-night television. He stressed the importance of maintaining decorum and respect. The statement served as a stark reminder that behind the scenes, a legal battle raged, with real consequences for those involved. While Reynolds may have intended the joke to be lighthearted, Baldoni's lawyer saw it as a callous disregard for the emotional and professional toll the lawsuit had taken on his client. The impact was far from trivial. The lawyer's statement also highlighted a growing trend, the blurring of lines between public persona and private legal battles. This was becoming increasingly common. In the age of social media and 24/7 news cycles, celebrities are increasingly finding their legal woes playing out in the court of public opinion. The boundaries are constantly shifting. Reynolds' joke and the subsequent response served as a stark reminder that even the most seemingly innocuous public statements can have significant legal ramifications. Words have power, and their impact can be far-reaching. To understand the full weight of the SNL joke and its fallout, we need to rewind to the genesis of the legal battle. The story begins with It Ends With Us, a film adaptation of Colleen Hoover's best-selling novel. Justin Baldoni, known for his work in the TV series Jane the Virgin, directed and co-starred in the film alongside Blake Lively. The project, initially met with excitement from fans, soon became embroiled in controversy. Rumors of on-set tension, conflicting creative visions, and alleged smear campaigns began to circulate. The situation escalated when Baldoni filed a lawsuit against Blake Lively, Ryan Reynolds, their publicist Leslie Sloan, and Sloan's firm Vision PR, Inc. The lawsuit, a staggering $400 million claim, sent shockwaves through Hollywood. Baldoni alleged a coordinated effort to damage his reputation and sabotage his career. He claimed that Lively, Reynolds, and their publicist engaged in a relentless campaign of defamation and civil extortion, using their influence and connections to spread false and damaging information about him. At the heart of the lawsuit lies It Ends With Us, a film adaptation that was supposed to be a labor of love. Baldoni's legal team alleges that the defendants, unhappy with his creative direction for the film, sought to undermine his authority and ultimately remove him from the project. They argue that this was a premeditated effort to seize control. They claim that Lively, Reynolds, and their publicist began spreading rumors about Baldoni's on-set behavior, painting him as difficult to work with and unprofessional. These rumors quickly gained traction, affecting his standing in the industry. The lawsuit alleges that these rumors were part of a calculated strategy to force Baldoni out of the director's chair. This was not just a clash of egos, but a deliberate attempt to sabotage his career. According to the complaint, the defendants believed that his removal would allow them to take creative control of the film and shape it to their liking. They wanted to steer the project in a direction that suited their vision. Baldoni claims that their actions not only damaged his reputation, but also caused him significant emotional distress and financial harm. The toll on his personal and professional life has been immense. The lawsuit paints a picture of a Hollywood power struggle, a battle where creative visions clashed and personal vendettas took center stage. Where creative differences escalated into a bitter legal battle, the courtroom became the new battleground for these industry titans. It raises questions about the dynamics of power and influence in the entertainment industry, highlighting the fragile nature of professional relationships and the lengths to which some will go to protect their interests. In Hollywood, the stakes are always high, and the fallout can be devastating. Section 5. Baldoni versus the New York Times, a second legal front. As if the lawsuit against Lively, Reynolds, and their publicist wasn't enough, Baldoni soon found himself on another legal front. This time, his target was the New York Times, one of the most respected news organizations in the world. Baldoni filed a $250 million lawsuit against the newspaper, alleging that they published a defamatory article that further tarnished his reputation. The article in question, according to Baldoni's legal team, presented a one-sided and inaccurate account of the "It Ends With Us" controversy. They claim that the article relied on anonymous sources and unsubstantiated allegations, painting Baldoni in a negative light without providing him with a fair opportunity to respond. The lawsuit against the New York Times adds another layer of complexity to the already tangled legal web. It raises questions about journalistic ethics, the protection of sources, and the balance between freedom of the press and the right to protect one's reputation. Section 6. The publicist's counterclaim, a tangled web of accusations. As the legal battle raged on, it became increasingly convoluted, with each side lobbing accusations and counterclaims. Leslie Sloan, the publicist named in Baldoni's initial lawsuit, fired back with a lawsuit of her own. She sued Blake Lively for $7 million, alleging defamation and breach of contract. Sloan's lawsuit centers on claims that Lively made false and damaging statements about her professional conduct. She alleges that Lively accused her of unethical behavior, spreading rumors that harmed her reputation and caused her to lose clients. Sloan's lawsuit adds yet another dimension to the legal battle, highlighting the intricate relationships and potential for conflict within the world of celebrity publicists. The dueling lawsuits create a tangled web of accusations, counterclaims, and legal maneuvering. It's a stark reminder that in the world of Hollywood, where perception is everything, protecting one's reputation is paramount. Section 7. Navigating the legal labyrinth. What happens next? With multiple lawsuits, millions of dollars at stake, and reputations hanging in the balance, the question remains, what happens next? The legal battle is far from over, and it's likely to be a long and arduous process. Each side will have its day in court, presenting evidence, calling witnesses, and arguing their case before a judge and jury. As the legal proceedings unfold, the public will be watching closely. The outcome of these lawsuits could have significant implications for all parties involved. A victory for Baldoni could result in a substantial financial payout and a measure of vindication, while a loss could further tarnish his reputation and make it difficult for him to find work in Hollywood. Section 8. The stakes, reputations, and millions on the line. The stakes in this legal battle are incredibly high. For Justin Baldoni, it's about clearing his name, repairing his reputation, and seeking justice for what he believes were deliberate attempts to sabotage his career. For Blake Lively, Ryan Reynolds, and their publicist, it's about defending their actions, protecting their reputations, and avoiding a potentially massive financial blow. The outcome of these lawsuits could have far-reaching consequences, impacting not only the individuals involved, but also the entertainment industry as a whole. It could set a precedent for how disputes between actors, directors, and publicists are handled in the future. Section 9. The public watches and waits. As the legal drama continues to unfold, one thing is certain, the public will be watching closely. The Baldoni Lively lawsuit has captivated the attention of millions, becoming a cautionary tale about the dark side of Hollywood. It's a reminder that behind the glamour and glitz, the entertainment industry is a business. And like any business, it's not immune to conflict, controversy, and legal battles. For now, we can only speculate about what the future holds. Will Justin Baldoni prevail in court, clearing his name and receiving a substantial financial settlement? Or will Blake Lively, Ryan Reynolds, and their publicists successfully defend their actions, protecting their reputations and avoiding a costly legal defeat? Only time will tell how this Hollywood legal drama will ultimately end.